I made a video just a few days ago saying that Surging Sparks booster boxes have stopped surging in price. Well, believe it or not, a few days later, things have changed. I know it's crazy, just in a few days, but that's how this market is right now. Things literally change every single day. Look at Fusion Strike, and it's changing with Surging Sparks. I have reason to believe that this box, it's been sitting at $210 forever since it hit 210. It hasn't moved at all. I mean, we can see here, like, it's literally been flat this whole time basically. Like, yeah, it looks like it's a big deal, but it fluctuates between 210, 215, but it's been here forever. But if you look here, it's starting to move up. And yes, it's not by a ton, but if you look at the total of the amount of time that Surging Sparks booster boxes have been sold, right now it's at an all-time high for its average market price. And yes, it's only $5, but when you look further into Surging Sparks and the amount of supply, it's really showing right now that I think it is going to start moving. So for the past month, the reason why Surging Sparks booster boxes have been just stuck at like 210, 215, not really doing much, is because a lot of people flipped these boxes. Just a lot of people did. A lot of people, saw opportunity. This was like the first Scarlet and Violet set where people saw opportunity to flip. A lot of people bought in, and a lot of people flipped. And I think a lot of people were sort of surprised that Surging Sparks kind of did see some sort of wall at 210. A lot of people thought by the end of the year that this was going to hit 250. It didn't, because a lot of people did flip. A ton of people did. But I think we're getting to the point now where a lot of those people that flipped, they're gone because they sold out. And I think now supply is getting a little bit, it's not low, but it's a lot lower than it was a few weeks ago, even a week ago. Because when you look at the amount of boxes still being sold, it's a lot. Like, look here. In the past, let's say week, 84, 74, 83, 69, like a lot is still being sold every single day. There was a period here we could see it was kind of low, a little bit lower than everything else. But a lot of people are buying these boxes. I think just right now, everything, especially Fusion Strike going up, people are buying these more expensive boxes because, just everything going up. People want to buy in because they see the strength. And I think Surging Sparks is sort of seeing that right now, where I think we're getting to the point where those 210, boxes that were there forever, they're starting to go away. Because right now, if you go on the lowest listed TCG player on, for Surging Sparks booster boxes, what is it? 212 plus what, 15? What is that, like 227 or something like that? And you can see here, the next one, what is that? It's around the same price. Then it goes to what? Like almost 230 right here. And look, there's like 4 boxes, 1 box, 4 box, 1 box. You guys, like 60 to 80 is being sold every single day. So these are going to be sold. And one thing I've noticed also with these boxes is that it's not like a few weeks ago where literally every single day there's a ton of tiny small sellers selling these boxes for like under market, like a 205, 210. Like I remember that being a very like just common thing I was seeing, but it's starting to go away. Like you guys, I look at these prices, I just go like and search up, these boxes pretty much honestly like every single day, just keep up with the market. And I'm noticing that just recently those people listing for under market, they're all gone. Like, it's not really a thing anymore. So now the lowest listing, I remember not too long ago, you get them for like 205, sometimes 210, because these small sellers, like flipping them, kind of like selling under market, they're gone. Like, look at the lowest listed. They're all around, what, like 227, 230? And you go look at the supply. Like I said, you got to remember, 60 to 80 boxes being sold every single day. It's not like 10 boxes. It's not like 20. 60 to 80 boxes. Look at the supply and look at the prices. You see on this page, it says right around like 230, but if you count up the amount of boxes on this page, it's probably in the low 20s. Now we go on the second page. Second page, it goes to 230, pretty much the same. You can see there's 9 boxes. There's a good amount, and you can see this seller does have a good amount. But like I said, you gotta imagine just like in a week, how many boxes are being sold if you do the math? 60 to 80 boxes every day. There's 7 days in a week. Like, this stuff is going to go very quickly, especially, like I said, a lot of these small sellers that were flipping these boxes, they're not really here anymore. You look here, yes, there's a seller that's 31, but you go to the third page. The third page, you can see here, it starts to go into the mid 230s, and you keep scrolling, you can see quickly goes to around 240, and there's not that many on this page. Then you go to the next page, you can see here, it hits around 250. Now, it looks like I'm kind of reaching here because, like, I've just scrolled through, like, 3 pages, but like I said, guys, you got to look at the sales data. how many boxes are being sold every single day? 60 to 80. And it looks like it has started to get a little bit, people are buying these more recently than, this week here that things were actually kind of low. So it's just showing some signs right now that, all the flippers, all the people that were flipping these boxes, like I said, I haven't sold any of my box. I still have my boxes. I sold like the 2 boxes that I had where the tops were cut off because like whatever. But other than that, I still have all my boxes. I didn't flip these. All those people I think are gone now. And that supply that was there, where these boxes were just fluctuating from 210 to 15, and they weren't moving at all. We're seeing some movement here. I'm telling you, this is the start. And when you go on eBay too, there were sellers, like the Pete Football dude, some other guys. They were selling for under market for around 210, 215, and they had a lot of supply. I don't see those people anymore. They don't have Surging Sparks booster boxes up. There are some other sellers too, very popular big sellers like. They had these up, and they're not here anymore. Like, those big sellers, that I don't know if they're out or if they're just holding back now that they see that maybe supply is starting to, dry up. Like, they don't have them available anymore. And you go on eBay, you can see they're basically all, 225, 230, 240. I'm telling you, a few weeks ago, people were selling for, 205. Like, it was possible. But we are starting to see these boxes dry up. These big sellers don't really have them listed anymore. And you can't get them for very low 200 anymore. They're all around 220, 230. And when you also look at the prices, and this is what really makes me believe that these boxes are also going to start moving up, other than just the supply. It looks like it's starting to dry up from those flippers. The prices of the top cards are still very strong. Pikachu, even after a month of this set being released, Pikachu is still holding very strong. Same thing with Latias. Now, some cards have dipped down. Pikachu, I remember, was at I think $200 or something crazy. Yeah, it has dipped down. Milotic has been pretty strong. Hydreigon, the Executor, they have kind of, I think they were both around a little bit over 100. They have gone down a little bit, but they're still pretty expensive. But the main things are the top 2 cards. They're holding very strong. Pikachu, the whatever the nickname for this, the Booty Chew, I don't know what you guys call this card. It's holding still very strong. And you can see a good amount is still being sold every single day. And you can see here, the prices are still very strong, around $275 to $500. Like, it's still pretty much almost a $500 card here. The Pikachu, everyone said that, it was going to, tank whatever. It's been holding very strong at this price. Obviously, when Prismatic Evolutions comes out, we will see what happens. We don't really know, but so far, this card, it's very strong, even though a lot of people say it's overrated. Latias is still very strong. You can see here, it actually seems like it's actually been going up since it kind of saw a dip, but still, mid $200 card. So just seeing the strength of these top hits, and now the booster box supply of the flippers, it seems like a lot of them are gone now. A lot of these big sellers don't even have them listed on eBay. I'm telling you, it's some signs that these boxes are probably going to start moving. And I think right now we just hit that point because, like I said, a few days ago I made a video saying that these boxes were not going up really anymore. But I said it was going to happen sometime soon. And I'm just seeing some evidence right now that these boxes are going to start moving. I don't know how fast. I don't know anything like that. But I'm just seeing some signs of just the supplies drying up from all those flippers. And we're still seeing very strong prices with these top chases. And for me, that's some key indicators that we're going to see some boxes here move up. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down, in the comments below if you're still holding on to Surging Sparks booster boxes or were you one of those flippers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.